Revelation 1166. From the 8th of November 1939. Adversary. Response to warning from the clergy. It is my will to announce to you that the Spirit spark has come alive in you, that you have awakened the divine in you and therefore have received a divine gift from me. And so then remain in my love, and pay no attention to what approaches you from the outside, but only follow the voice within you, because it guides you on the right path. Whose heart shall I consider, if not that of the believing, devoted earthly child? What power can act against my will, and what fruits does a power averted from me produce? Behold, if I want to assist the earthly child and hear his believing prayer, the adversary will never be able to reach this child as long as he is devoted to me. And what should the adversary strive for? To proclaim divine teachings to people? Keep in mind that you are disciples of my name. You shall fight for me and my name and thus stand in my pay. But the teachings of darkness pursue another purpose, that of final separation from me. You, my children, must be strong in faith and pass every test if you are to be able to work for me and my name one day. For behold, many temptations will still come upon you. The world will oppose you and try to force you down, and that also by virtue of the word given to them by the adversary. And then you shall be able to stand. You shall fight them with the sword of your mouth. You shall make my words known to them. You shall lend me your mouth, so that I can speak through it. And therefore you must stand firm in faith. You must not waver and give the adversary power over you through doubt or weak faith. Come to me, so that I strengthen your faith and receive from my hand what makes you resistant against all hostilities from outside. This is my word, which imparts strength and grace to you. If you stand in closest union with me, you also stand in the circuit of my love and grace, and this does not let you fall, if you only strive to fulfill my will. Mankind's thinking still goes very wrong ways, and even those who want to serve me have not yet become aware of the divine spirit in themselves, and therefore they still grope in the dark and yet reject the light which is to bring them enlightenment. I lead and direct all of them towards my word, but they go a different way and search in the distance, and I am so close to them and also want to connect my spirit with their spirit, so that I myself could instruct them. In the spiritual misery of mankind, they still do not see the urgency of my help, and therefore they also do not recognize me where I want to control this spiritual misery. But if they want to recognize the spirit of love in me, it should also be comprehensible to them that I cannot let my earthly children languish and that I therefore have to help them extraordinarily so that they do not lose their faith in me. And those I choose are under my protection. They are not to be touched until they have fulfilled their mission. They also do not need to suffer if they only come to me believingly in all adversity and implore my help, because those who fulfill my will are my children, and these I do not leave in the adversity of the soul. And all of you who have not yet found the way to me, let it be said to you, he who is enthroned in heaven and whom everything must obey, he does not let himself be mocked. And still less does he let those who are plotting evil against him speak in his name. And he will not let a child become their sacrifice, who lifts up his hands in supplication to the Father in heaven and desires the purest truth. Amen.